Hey, Solini Capsule, yeah, we got Pokemon Ruby Let's Play number 3. I was gonna say it in Spanish, but I don't even... What's Trey? Something like that. I don't know. Right now, so far, I've been doing what I've been doing for a couple of episodes, which is getting old, but thankfully it shall also end in this episode, which is, of course, me, leading with Shift Key and then just switching into Starfire. Because, frankly, Shift Key cannot do anything. It's actually quite sad. The poor thing. But no, it's alright, because Shift Key will eventually become a Shift Tree, and it'll be all like, dude, I'm Dark Ghost type. What's up, fool? I mean, no one else has got my typing, brother, and I'm... Yeah, I don't think anyone else is Dark Grass typing. But anyway, Machop, normal stuff, just going for Ember. Because, you know, stab and yeah, that's basically it, really. Running around, getting into Talos, which I don't really want to catch. I've used way too many Talos, so everyone's like, dude, use Talo, because, you know, everyone's like, Scoot, but you know what, maybe I will, but it's not going to be a Talo. I'm sorry, everyone. Here's an Inkata. Actually, quite a nice find for this area, I believe. But sadly, I'm not looking for any bugs. I don't want any bugs. No, not at all. So here's Jose, or Josie, since there's not even a little thingy. So, but we'll call him Jose. So we have a Jose, and he's like, "Hey, Paco, bruh, man, you want to loan me some bug Pokemon, fool?" And I don't know what he's saying. It's like, I can't understand you, Jose. What are you saying? You have a Silicune, which I would just leave Shift Key in for a whole bunch of XP, but I can't because I have no attacking moves. Anyway, Silicune hardens, and I'm like, whoa, Jose, what you doing? He's like, oh, sorry, fool, man, I thought... Oh, there's my mouse, that was nice. Anyway, Shift Key levels up, still does not learn any attacks because Shift Key obviously hates me and likes to torture me by forcing me to switch it in and out. So he's got an Inkata. I'm pretty sure y'all can... I'm sure y'all can guess what I'm... Yeah, I'm just gonna Amber. Yeah, not anything new, not exciting, or anything really that funny or entertaining whatsoever, but hey, whatever. He's like, hey, fool, man, I thought I had you, man. And I'm like, geez, Jose Jalapeno. But anyway, here's Janice. And Janice has nice parents. But anyway, here's Meryl. And I'm actually kind of screwed. Because, Meryl's are bloody bulky. And, frankly, with all this setting up, I don't know if Starfire's going to be able to be victorious. But thankfully, it's hardly doing any damage. But then it decides to water gun. I'm like, oh, gosh darn it. So now all I have left is Shift Key, and all I can do is bind. So, yeah, lucky for me, you know I can take a 1 whatever, but thankfully it goes for the water gun, so I'm gonna be able to do 4 damage under the Meryl, which doesn't kill. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I bind because that's all I can do, and it's like setting up defense curls and tail whipping me, and I'm just binding and it tackles, and it does an okay amount, but finally I'm able to kill it. So, geez, at least I got a lot of experience. So, hey, that dude, or, well, not really dude, but here's another Talo. I'm like, no jefe. Besides, I can't even catch it now because it would just freaking peck me and bam, I'd be dead. So, I'm gonna go heal up because that's what you do at Pokemon centers. I don't know what that was, but yeah, that is what you do at Pokemon centers. You heal up. Yeah, true story. Running around a little bit more because I think that's a good thing. I find a Whismer, which I also think is kind of a rare find, but I mean, you can go in the cage and catch as many as you want there, but I think out here in the grass it's actually pretty cool. So I totally juked that guy out, but just to be, you know, not like mean or anything, I decided to battle him anyway. So his name's Clark Kent. I'm like, dude, I never knew Superman took up hiking. Jeez, that'd actually be kind of cool. I'm sure he's like, what, you want to go to Mount Everest, dude? I'm like, yeah, Superman, and we, like, go up there. It's, like, 2 minutes, and I'm like, wow. It's kind of cold up here, Superman. I don't like that. And, yeah, that's my amazing story with Superman. So, anyway, finally, Shift Key gets an attacking move, Nature Power, and summoning all the elements and whatnot. I get to use Swift. which does like 5 damage. Whatever. Eventually, Shift Key will prove itself worthy party member, but as for now, it's kind of it's sucking pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, and I'm being really generous just saying that it is pretty bad. But don't worry, it does redeem itself in this episode by some cool stuff it does. But I don't want to spoil anything for y'all because that'd just be mean. So, yeah, I'm still switching out because, that's all I can do. And I'm like, Ember, and I get a crit, I'm like, thank you, Starfire, at least you've been kind of missing out on the hacks. So I'd beat, this dude, and apparently I must have, like, kryptonite or something, because he's like, I'm having convulsions, and I think this guy might be having, like, epileptic seizures, and I'm trying to call the ambulance, but we don't have any, because we all only healing centers is potions. I mean, jeez. Anyway, here's Zigzagoon, or Zigzagoon, because it's kind of fun to say. I don't know. I'm gonna stop saying it though because it's really getting annoying. Just kidding. Zigzagoon. I'm just kidding. I kind of like saying it like that, even though it's probably gonna get annoying really fast, and it's already annoying to me. But I might be addicted to Zigzagoons. Man, it's like if crystal meth wasn't Pokemon, it'd be called Zigzagoons. Yeah, people would be going around gangs and cred. So anyway, I talked to this guy, he's like, how's it going? And he's talking about how I have to prove myself worthy, and I have to beat Roxanne. You know that one song, anybody? No? Anyway, so basically I just have to fight a chick who's like a pun. She's basically a pun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'm like, come on, Nature Bow, read something cool, but no, it's still Swift, even though it's like, look, it's like dirt. Shouldn't it be like Earthquake or Magnitude? No, in Grass it's Swift, and in Rocky it's Swift. Come on, what nature power is Swift? Normal type isn't even the nature. That's like not nature. That's like having the human element. And this isn't some weird commercial where humans an element and crud, and they're trying to be all philosophical and stuff. I just don't like it, man. I just can't dig. I just cannot dig. Freaking Swift. Elemental powers, Swift. Normal type element. Now that's a real GIF. You thought that one guy got gypped out of having heart as a power? Imagine if he just got normal. I have the power to be normal. Watch me conform to other social lives. And he'll be like the guy that's like he's everywhere, but you really don't notice him. Kind of like you recognize his face, and you're like, yeah, you're John. John, yes, hey John, man, what's up? You know that guy. That right now is Shift Key. Interesting. Anyway, I beat Josh. And he gives me 96, which is, of course, not as good as 69. But anyway, Shift Key's evolving, so yeah, doodle-doo, bam. So he's all like struck in his pose with his nose leafness. And he's got a little Pinocchio nose, and he's got little bubbly sorts, and he's like, oh yeah! He's like the Kool-Aid man of Pokemon, except he's not red, fat, and doesn't burst through walls, and instead just has normal. Yes, Captain playing it for the lose. Anyway, here's Tommy. So I know I can't do anything to this freaking Geodude. So I'm just gonna switch into Starfire, and I get rock thrown in the face and nearly one hit KO'd. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I go for Ember, because that's all I can do, and it's like setting up defense curls all up in here, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna set up all over you. I'm like, that sounds sexual, and yet I still want it. Anyway, I Ember, I don't kill it, but I do get the burn. I'm like, that's what you get for being greedy, man. That's what you get. So, 100 XP each. And he's like, wow, man, you got some potential. I'm like, well, now that I'm moving, I have no potential. Physics joke. Ba-bam! Anyway, I forget to, once again, edit out because so far, I think I've forgotten to edit out, like, at least one in every time, huh? Not gonna become a tradition, I just do that by accident, everybody. Anyway, what do? I give Oran Berries to Starfire and Shift Key. Yes, that is what I do, because, I mean, all Shift Key's going to be able to do is bind, so having that extra 10 health on its, I believe it's 47 it has right now, something like that. Does it have 47? Yes, it does, which is actually quite a bit. So yeah, I'm just checking their stats, and Dustleaf is pretty good. Same attack, a bit faster. It's no surprise since Starfire has not leveled up and has a little bit more HP, but like I said before, hasn't leveled up, so that explains it. So I'm going to save because it's always good to drop a save, especially when you have a rock weak Pokemon and a grass type with no grass type or even stab moves in general. So I'm at Roxanne and whatever, so I'm just gonna go for Ember, hope for the best. And goes for the Rock Tomb and nearly one-shots me yet again, but gets the speed drop, which I think is futile because it's gonna be able to kill me this turn with a Rock Throw. I'm like, I might be boned. And not in the good way, but in the bad, horrible way. So it goes for Rock Tomb. I actually take that pretty decently because I believe I do have some alright defense stats. So I go for the Oran Berry because, you know, I heal up in cred and I unleash my energy. And I believe I one-shot it. Yes, I do. So that is good. So right now, all she's got left is this here Nose Pass. And oh, what an ugly looking Pokemon. Oh, that's hideous. So I go for the Harden because I know I want to be able to take those rock throws just a wee bit better. And I go for the Oran Berry. I don't know why I didn't go for the potion. I was just like, nope, has to just 10. All we need is 10. So I'm now going to go for the bind, and she's just getting hard, and I'm like, whoa. But she actually crits me, which is going to let me one-shot her Nose Pass, and I get the level up. So she's like, whoa. Holy snap, didn't see that coming. I'm like, yeah, what's up? You just got beaten by a keyboard. So, she gives me this stone badge, which is great, so now I don't have to, just carry around this bag of pot for nothing. And she also gives me Rock Tomb, which is a decent move. Lower speed, has a little shaky accuracy if I recall. But, overall, probably if your Pokemon can learn at this stage, I suggest you teach it. And, yeah, just look at my pathetic lead, just like, oh, geez, we're not going to be able to save Pico and get the Devon goods just yet because we're basically screwed. So, he's like, you're that fantastic trainer. I'm like, oh, great, he's flamboyant. That's just what we need, another gay person. Just kidding, I don't mind if you're gay. Well, it depends. Anyway, thank you for watching Pokemon Ruby Let's Play number 3. Here it comes.